What's going on, guys? My name is Arik and this is Dark Souls 2. And in this video I'm going to do a boss guide on the Looking Glass Knight. And he is the second boss of Drangleic Castle. And in order to get to this location you will need the key to the King's Passage. And the key is located in the same room as the trap for Nito, which you can access by heading up the elevator near the central castle Drangleic bonfire or something like that. It's the final bonfire in Drangleic Castle. So, as for the boss, you can summon Benhart of Jugo, which I actually would recommend, because in addition to get some extra help, you will complete one of the summons, the 3 summons required to get his equipment. So let's get right into the moveset of the boss. So his first move can be the jump attack, which is the one you saw at the very beginning of the fight. I believe it always starts with that attack, so just rolling under him should be enough. Just sprint towards him and then roll under him. His second attack is his sword combo. He can do up to 4 attacks with this. He will start if he finishes his whole combo, he will start by swinging at you twice and then doing a downward slam, and then he might follow up with a 4th stab attack. So be prepared to dodge all of the attacks, so otherwise you take a lot of damage. Next up is any attack of his sword combo. So he might do the first swing of the combo. He might do 2 of the swings and then stop there. He might do only a downward slam, and he might do all of the 3. I guess that will be the combo. But just be careful. I'm not 100% sure why he only does some of the combo instead of just finishing the whole combo. It might have something to do with where you are placed. Like if you're by his side when he is about to do his second swing, then he probably just stops the combo. So right there is another attack, his stab attack. And it is very similar to the final attack of his combo, except this one doesn't have that underhand sort of move. Like the same thing that I believe it's the rapiers that does that sort of attack. But just rolling to the side or back, depending on how far away you are from him, should be enough. So next up is the one that he just used, or we can take this one first. This is, it's the lightning ball attack, and in my opinion it's the most difficult attack to dodge because it has very wide range, and it's a little bit difficult to telegraph which attack of his 3 lightning attacks he's gonna use. So as you see there, I just got... When you see he's about to do that, just get up close to him and then circle him, and most of the time you will be able to avoid it. Just don't be close enough to get hit by his swing. So right there is another one of his attacks, or well, I wouldn't call it an attack. Sorry guys. He will summon a phantom, and if you're playing online, he might summon a real player, which will make it a lot more difficult. So when you're trying to defeat the Looking Glass Knight, I suggest just playing offline to minimize the chance of dying. It is possible to stop him from summoning the phantom. You can do that by staggering him, but so far I haven't been able to stagger him. I've seen people stagger him though, so it is possible. I would think you need a weapon with very high poise. So Next up on the list is his lightning swing, which is one of his 3 lightning attacks. He will charge his sword and then simply swing at you. If you're... It's a little bit difficult to telegraph, so I would say that if you see him doing this, and it only is the simple swing attack, then being out of range will simply don't deal any damage whatsoever. He will just fail. Then again, it could be his lightning bolts, and that may hurt pretty bad if you're in the middle. So I suggest just getting up close to him every time he uses his lightning attacks, and then not too close though, because you don't want to get hit. Just roll when you see he's about to do that, and don't roll too early, because then he will do that. And that brings us to the next attack, which is his lightning slam, which he will charge up his sword and then slam it in the ground like that, and it will create a sort of lightning beam, which will it's a ranged attack pretty much. And when he is about to slam his sword in the ground, it has a slight tracking, so don't dodge too early, otherwise he will hit you. That's pretty much all I have to say. The most important thing about this fight, I'd say, is not playing online, just in case he decides to summon up real player, which makes the fight much more difficult. But that's pretty much all I have to say. I hope you enjoyed. Remember to leave a like if you did, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.